Are you having issues with keeping a conversation going? If not, I don't really know why you clicked on this video. But for the people who are wondering how to get better at conversations and keep them going, come on, let's go. Alright, so welcome back to the Business Made Simple channel. If you do not know me, my name's Adam Weekly. I am a soon-to-be marketing major. I'm enrolled into the University of Kentucky this upcoming fall. Anyways, today's topic. How do you keep a conversation going? Well, I'm actually going to offer you a pretty simple solution that's going to tie into why we're driving a Ford today. Because there's a communication tactic I learned while working at Cracker Barrel, doing retail sales and all that, because that's the thing they do, surprisingly. And it is quite literally called the Ford method. Hold on, gotta make sure no one's coming. We're gonna head to Barchtown today. Gotta go to Walmart to grab some stuff. Alright, and we're off. Alright, so what does the Ford method stand for, right? Ford stands for family, occupation, recreational, and dreams. Now, when you're talking to someone, right, this especially works if you're talking to someone who's older and has kids. Ooh, a Tesla. There's not one thing in the world people love talking about more than their family, especially parents and grandparents. For, of course, younger people who may not have families, this may not be like a big thing for them. Maybe this might be like something like, oh yeah, my dad does this, my mom does this. Because when you're younger, you don't really want to talk about your family too much unless they do something really, really, really cool. But who does not like talking about what they do, though? It's something to give us to brag about to other people. So this is where occupation comes in. What are you doing? So, for example, right, when someone asks me, oh, what's my occupation? I'm like, I detail cars, really expensive brand new cars. In reality, I'm just a detailer at Don Franklin, and I do detail new cars. But when I tell people, like, you know, oh, I detail new cars, new kind of expensive cars, they'll be asking like, oh, what kind of cars? And I'll be like, oh, Buicks. And then from there, we could maybe go into talking about more about cars. That truck needs to go on the side of the road. Can't risk totaling this vehicle. But occupation too could also be really, really easy, especially if you're going to school for something. Like for me, since I'm going to school for marketing, that is an occupation. I can say, hey, I'm going to college to study marketing, and we can talk more about that and maybe build a communication, or not build a communication, but build a relationship on the fact of either similar fields or the fact we went to college together. All right, recreational, right? This is by far one of the easiest topics to speak on, especially if you're at some random social event and you don't know what really, you don't know what to talk about. Recreational could be anything from sports to what are you doing this afternoon? Do you enjoy this party? Etc., etc., etc. So one of my go-tos really, when I'm meeting someone new and I'm kind of trying to learn about them, you always gotta learn about the hobbies. Because if you can find at least one hobby that's similar, you can easily make a 2-hour-long conversation just out of similar hobbies. And of course, that's a recreational. But for me too, I also played high school sports. I played high school football for all my 4 years, and I did archery for 3. So for another recreational, I could also speak on, hey, did you play any high school sports, and how were they? And finally, the D, which stands for dreams. Which obviously, it won't take you super far, but if you're going on a date or you're meeting a new friend or something like that, and you've almost kind of ran out of things, hence this is why it's the 4th one, because this is not really much to go off of. You kind of ask them simply, hey, what do you aspire to do with your life? What do you want to do? What is some, like, do you want to go climb Mount Everest when you're older? Do you want to, I don't know, move to freaking Canada and build a snowball empire? Just what do you want to do with the time we have here on Earth? Now, this can either get really philosophical, or this could be straight up one-word answers. So someone could quite literally say, oh, I want to travel. Travel where? Here. They could literally one-word you, so only use dreams if you are physically running out of things to ask or say. But how do you know, right? How do you, the viewer, know this will work? Well, simply, I can say I used it myself, but I kind of tried it in my next shift, and oh my gosh, I can say I've made a good amount of sales at Cracker Barrel, counting you don't get any commission or anything like that. But family, oh my gosh. The older folks at Cracker Barrel, when you ask them about their family and about what they did, they ate that. They would eat that up. Like I can say, I talked to some guy about him working at Ford for easily 30 minutes. Like this is a tried and true method that covers every basis of a conversation that could happen. Method will not treat you like a Ford does. It will always work, and it will not have a chance to break it down on you. Hence the check engine light. I've already had to replace 2 plugs this month. Anyways, I really hope you got some value out of this quick little video. Remember, don't just learn these, apply these in your day-to-day life. Heck, you can use these on your own family if you're just trying to have a family game night or get together, or if you're hanging out with a friend. Just try these. Because if you just let skills stack and stack and stack and you don't do nothing with it, then you truly did not learn anything and you kind of just wasted your time. Yeah, hit that subscribe button down below so I know you all enjoy this content, and I can keep pushing more out for you all. Hit the like button just so that way the engagement grows and more people can see us. And of course, drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I want to hear what you have thoughts on this method. What stories do you have to tell? What communication tips do you have to share with everyone else? Other than that, thank you all so much for watching my video today. And have not just a good day, but have a great day. I'll see y'all later.